First things first.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
You ready, champ?
I'm ready for this my whole life.
You can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can. And you were meant to be here tonight.
Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot.
Well, that football field out there tonight, that's our universe. Let's rule it.
Now you're out here looking like regret. Ain't too proud to beg. Second chance you'll never get.
You ready? And now they always say congratulations. Work so hard.
And we are back. I am the voice of the Red Devils alongside Glenn Pemberton, our social media guru. Want to say a big thank you to my wife, Tiffany Truby, as she helped create everything that you've heard this year on the Red Devil Radio Network. Our intro, our game intro, our second half intros. She's helped make those. I want to say thanks to my daughter for her lending her voice on one of the commercials. We do want to thank all of our sponsors this year on the Red Devil Radio Network. Cameron Snell Realtor, putting the real in realty here in Loganville, Georgia. Church at the Grove, as they are our pregame prayer sponsor. We want to thank Alpha Communications on their pregame show sponsor. We want to thank all of our sponsors here on the Red Devil Radio Network as we are getting ready to start the second half. So everybody who's made this year wonderful for us here on the Red Devil Radio Network, we want to thank you. And let's see what next year brings. How about that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I forgot you're doing something. Sorry. Updating our social media, but from everyone in the press box, all the fans, all the bands, the football team, the coaches, everybody, cheerleading coaches have all been so welcoming and warm to us. We're going to hopefully do this again for you next year. We'll see what next year holds. But we got about 4 minutes and 54 seconds left until we get ready for the third quarter to start. But Glenn, I want to get to this before we get to the fourth quarter. I mean, it's been a whirlwind season for us here on the Red Devil Radio Network. You got to venture out and see some of the away stadiums that you haven't really seen before, and I mean, I want to thank you and Tyler for helping me out. Tyler was able to be with us a little bit, and then he had some things to do for the paper, but we do thank him for coming on with us when he could. But Glenn, you've done an outstanding job this year, man, and I couldn't have done it without you and Tyler, our sponsors, Cameron Snell Realtor, Church of the Grove, Alpha Communications. Couldn't have done it without them. Couldn't have done it without the support of my wife and child back home. And I personally want to thank everybody here at the Red Devil Radio Network for all they've done this year and what we're going to continue to do in the future. For everybody that's listened, we thank you, whether you be a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, if you yourself have played and wanted to hear the game. I mean, we thank you for listening, and we got a little rough at times. We got a little excited at times, but I think that's what you need to do, you know, to get people involved, Glenn.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, it's been a, as far as us doing the games and stuff, I've enjoyed it. I've had a pure blast. It's just, I know it's been a rough year for Loganville this year as a team, but I tell you, having us back is really, from what I've seen on social media and listened to some of our fans in person, they're really enthused. Having us back doing the games has been so much fun for them. They've enjoyed it. They're just, we've received nothing but positive love and support. And
absolutely,
I tell you, for me, this is a chance. This has been a kind of dream come true for me because, I've always, for a long time, wanted a chance to do some broadcasting and calling football games. And I pretty much, like you said a few weeks ago or a week or so ago, I pretty much done a whole season of football with you in the broadcasting booth. And to me, that's, I don't care what level of sport this is, whether it's high school, college, pro, whatever. To me, that's an honor for me. That's living a dream for me. Getting a chance to call live football games, see all these beautiful stadiums across our region. And the best part is that there's still a lot more to go. Hopefully we'll be back next year, and we'll get to do some games at Buford and our opponent tonight, Johnson, up where you live in the neck of the woods, Gainesville.
That one will be a good night. That one's 30 minutes from my house, so that one will be all right. That one will be okay.
So, I mean,
and we'll be at Flowery Branch next year, also 30 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
So wonderful.
Absolutely. We'll be up in North Georgia a lot next year. So,
don't get too comfortable. Y'all can come back here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
But, I mean, it has been a blast to be involved in the social media, to make videos, to do broadcasting. We've got nothing but support. I know one of our players' moms, David Smith's mother and father, came up to me in varsity and said, "You guys, are you doing the football games? Are you in charge of doing that?" I said, "Yeah, I do the games with Josh," and they were just very honored and very complimentary of us and how much of a great job we do. So thank you, parents, friends, family members, everybody involved here in Loganville High School and Loganville Athletics, and then those who listen with us at home or wherever you may be. Thank you for allowing me. Thank Josh. I thank Tyler. I thank everyone for allowing me to feel great and feel good and to be able to broadcast to you, Loganville Red Devils. It's been a great year doing this. I know the results haven't been like we have wanted this year.
Those happen,
winning that one
those
game.
Happen.
That's
those
football.
Happen.
That's the nature of football. Sometimes you have great years, and then sometimes you just have those years where you just are not doing well, and you have struggles. But you know what?
But that's what makes those teams better.
Absolutely. If you never had struggles, you would never know what it takes to win.
Exactly.
So, Loganville has a bright future ahead of itself. We have a bright future, I believe, here at Red Devil Radio Network. This is our third, fourth year in existence. So,
something like that.
I mean, we've got a bright future too. We're young guys. I mean, we got a bright future ahead of us too. So, a lot of good things happen and on the horizon for us here on the Red Devil Radio Network. Thank you guys so much for listening to us all year. It's been a great year. Let's finish out this year on top and get a big win over Johnson as halftime is officially over.
Absolutely, and I wanted to go ahead and get all that out of the way before we get to the fourth quarter because we want to do football. We don't want to be talking during a play. We want to give you football. So I figured tonight, right there at the end of halftime, we would give our thank yous to our sponsors, everyone that helped us this year. And, and I'm glad we went ahead and got that out of the way, Glenn.
Absolutely.
Mean, now it's time for football. Red Devils coming out of the locker room. Man, I'm pumped. Red Devils on top, 27-3, going into the second half, and they get the ball to start the second half. So, Glenn, I'm pumped to see what the Red Devils do. As I hope you are.
Oh, yes, absolutely. This has been our biggest night by far all year long. We put up 27 points tonight, highest points all year. Senior night, what a way to do it. Let's finish out the year strong and get a win here. Before we start, let's get a couple scores out of the way from our other region games. We've got right now Cedar Shoals up 7-3 over Walnut Grove at halftime. And, Josh, I believe you have the update for Flowery Branch and Buford.
As of right now at halftime, Buford is over Flowery Branch. 14-7 is the score as it stands right now. But I'm hoping Flowery Branch can pull that one off in the third and fourth in the second half because I guess Buford to me has the Alabama syndrome. Entitled, I guess. Ask Rome how they feel about that. Oh, did I go there? I think I did. Either way, but I hope our boys over at the Branch can get it done. You want a hamburger or a hot dog?
Sure, I'll take one.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. We're getting food live here on air.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But thank you guys once again.
Want to score up or not score update, but like a congratulations. Loganville football middle school team won the championship last night, 6-0.
That's fantastic news.
So
we will
that is
definitely
awesome.
Be updating that, keeping our eyes on that.
No, they've already won it. They won it last night.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that is fantastic news from the home front. But, Glenn, I just – the gratitude that I have for everybody that's listened or, said a good thing for us about us on Facebook, get this, that, and the other, that's followed us on Twitter, followed us on Facebook, what have you. It's going to be a good year. The only thing I've missed is my wife's cookies. 2 years ago, she brought in cookies that she'd bring every year, and I miss those.
I did bring us some nachos that one week.
Those are good.
And I got you guys some Coca-Colas and A&W root beer.
I will say this, though. We did have varsity this year.
Yes, we did.
We won't be able to have it next year because we don't go to Athens.
Yeah, we'll be here for the Athens games. As whatever games were on the schedule this year will switch next year.
Except for the non-region games. Those can kind of fluctuate to go wherever. But yeah, man, But with that being said, it's 8:53 on the East Coast and 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go before halftime is officially over. And Johnson will be kicking to start the second half. Loganville will be receiving. I am just absolutely pumped for this second half, Glenn.
Absolutely. We're up 27-3. Let's keep it going. Let's just keep doing what we've been doing all night, which is a lot of pass offense, running it with Makuna. Up the gut for some big points. We've had a lot of good plays on defense as well, getting some fumbles, getting some big stops, building a big wall against the Johnson offense and keeping them contained over the option. And we've even got a kickoff special teams return for a touchdown on a punt by Johnson by our own Dante Burton, as we alluded to at halftime, who's going to be playing for the Wisconsin Badgers next year. So we wish him well.
Miss Burton, go Bucks.
Josh,
that's going to be a running joke between me and her now.
He's going to be continuing to troll the Burton family.
Okay, but I do want to come out and say this. I did say I'd be cheering her son. I'd be cheering on her son, except for that one game. 11 games out of 12.
He is a big Buckeyes homer.
Okay.
He loves the Buckeyes
I'll
just
cheer
like
for
he
him
loves
when
the
he's
Dogs.
going against the. Okay, I'll cheer for him only when they're going against the Buckeyes. Is that fair?
That's fair. In that note, halftime is officially over.
It would be fair if it was true. I'm just joking. I kid.
We kid because we care.
Yeah, go Bucks.
Chris Myers, NASCAR on Fox line.
Oh, man. Speaking of Burton, he's back deep to receive the kick from Johnson. No, we just like to have fun, man.
Oh, yeah, shenanigans.
I mean, yeah. There's no reason to go, We're supposed to be entertaining.
Absolutely. We're entertainers.
We are.
And we got that a lot at the Clark Central game. As the whistle's blown, ball's about to be kicked off, and we're ready for the second half here in Loganville Red Devil Stadium.
The sun has dropped. There's a chill in the air. I believe it's football. Well, that one's just going to go on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by the Red Devils by number 13. That's going to be Dennis Bates, a senior. He gets all the way up to the 39-yard line, and that's where the Red Devils will scrimmage from.
Red Devils already looking good. They're near midfield, so as they're at the 39-yard line. So let's see what they call first play of the second half.
It'd been nice if we can get through that hole and got a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. We can do some good things on special teams.
Tanner Green comes in a shotgun set. He'll have two men beside him. It looks like number 27, Drake Burton, and he'll send Nick Fager in motion. There's a snap to be given to Burton. Burton goes up the gut, hits a couple people, goes all the way up to the 50. Wow!
Dante is pulling guys tonight on that run.
Drake Burton.
Drake Burton. Okay, correction. Drake, one of the Burton siblings. Apologize on that. Drake Burton. Drake following in his brother's footsteps, I believe.
It'll be a first down for the Red Devils.
So first down around midfield.
They'll have Fager in the backfield with Burton as an up blocker, and it'll be a play action over the middle. Caught, looks like number 88, Dylan Cash on the reception.
Dylan with a good reception there. Would have had a touchdown earlier had it not been for a penalty.
Yep.
So Dylan playing with Cash Money.
Ooh, did he just get a nickname?
Cash Money, yeah,
Look
straight
at that.
Cash Homie. Quote little Randy Moss there.
Red Devils will split two to the far side, two to the near side. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a pass to number 29, Trayvon Williams. He'll get the middle. Stiff arm a man. He'll be down the sideline. He'll keep on running and finally be hit behind, but not after he gains a huge chunk of yardage up to where they're going to spot it. It looks like the 13-yard line, Glenn.
Trevon Williams.
Or excuse me, 18.
Trevon Williams there on a great, making a great play out of that. It's going to be first down around the 18 for Loganville.
Tanner Green playing some good football at the quarterback position.
QB of the future.
We'll have number 15, Cade Shelton, and number 2, Blake May near us. And we'll split Dylan Cash to the far side. There's the snap. It's going to be a give to Fager. Fager will bounce outside, finally go back inside, and then be hit by some Knights. And then finally taken down. Looks like he may have gained 2 on the play up to the 16. It'll be second down and 8 upcoming for the Red Devils.
Couple yards gained there on that play by Fager. 2 yards. Second and 8 now.
Upcoming for the Red Devils.
We're going to look now.
Blake May will be to the far side. We'll have 3 men near us. Fager in the back. There's the snap. Looks. Tried the screen to May, but read very well by the defense. Taken down by number 44. Loss of 6. Good night of living. It'll be third and long, we'll say.
Third and long for the Red Devils as Johnson making one of their first big defensive plays of the night with a big 6-yard sack.
Dylan Cash comes near us. Also near us, number 15, Cade Shelton. Number 30, Josiah Wright. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass. Looks. Goes over the middle. Dylan Cash. Oh! Blake May hit him in his hands, but very, very, very good defense there by the Johnson Knights as it brings up fourth and long for the Red Devils.
Blake May looked like he had it for a moment, but got tripped up there by the Johnson defender. Good defense is going to bring it, make it fourth down for the Red Devils. As we're going to look, and it looks like the field goal unit's out.
Tristan Rudisale is going to be on to kick this punt. He'll be kicking it from the, call it the 29-yard line. There's the snap, the place, the kick. No good.
That was a 49-yard field goal attempt, not a punt.
Short.
Tristan Rudisale misses that 49-yarder.
That one landed at the 1, I think.
Yeah, it just didn't quite have the leg. It was just a little bit short there on the kick. It's going to now give the ball back to Johnson around the 18.
They're going to give him up to the 20, so the nose of the football is touching the 20. Very good, though. Look for another option run here. 9:25 left to go in the third quarter. It's 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 8 o'clock to the state west of us. There's the snap. It's going to be given to the up back. Fumble! And does Loganville fall on it? I think they will. I do believe Loganville will fall on it. It'll be Loganville football at the 20-yard line.
Waiting on the call here.
Yes.
I believe they fell on it.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so Loganville football at the 20-yard line. So how about that? You miss a field goal, but immediately get the ball back on a fumble recovered by C.J. Wims, one of our seniors.
Look at you with the analytics. That's nice.
First and 10 at the 20 for Loganville.
We'll have 2 men at the far side, 2 near us. Tanner Green's going to back the pass. There's the pass, the screen. Nick Fager bobbles it, catches it, being hit. Finally in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Devils. Nick Fager on a pass from Tanner Green.
What a pass and what a catch by Fager. Green with a beautiful pass. Fager was able to bobble it. Looked like he was going to lose it, but he was able to maintain possession, and he was able to get in the end zone for a big touchdown. So Loganville.
The Nick Fager second touchdown of the game. Loganville up 33-3 with 9:08 left to go here. And, third touchdown of the evening with 9:08 left to go in the third. Rudisale on the kick. Snap. Place. Kick. That time it's good. 34-3 in favor of the Red Devils. 9:08 left to go in the third quarter. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's 35 points, and then they have a running clock, correct? I think.
Getting word on that by our official here. It's 34-3 right now. So Loganville would have to get at least a field goal for that to happen. I believe that's true, Josh, because of what happened last week. If you remember with Buford, I think Buford had like 35 on us at halftime, and the clock started running. They agreed to have the clock go, but I believe they have to. Don't both coaches have to agree?
I think.
Because that's what happened last week. You had both Buford and Loganville's coach mutually agree on the running clock. So we'll keep an eye on that as Loganville's about ready to kick off.
Rudisale will kick from the 40. Johnson got 3 men deep to receive the kick on the 10. Put your leg into it, Tristan. And he did. My Lord. They'll be catching at the 10. He'll run, is up the sidelines, hit by a host of Red Devils, and then pushed backwards. And that's going to be forward progress stopped, and that's where Johnson will take over at the 21-yard line.
Another good kick there by Loganville, as that's going to bring up 1st and 10 now for Johnson around their 20. .26-yard line correction. Josh is getting a clarification by our official on the 35
I got it.
Point clock runoff.
Absolutely. I did not want to give false information like I did on a touchdown, but we'll give it after this play. Johnson will come up to the line, probably for another option. And no, they're going to be a drop back pass. Wow. Over the shoulder, just too much. About one squirt too much mustard on that one.
Man, that was a very close play there. He died for the ball, but just came up a little bit short.
Just a little. That would have been a good catch, too.
Lucky break for us. Yes, it would have been a great catch. Would have been a big diving catch. But all for naught is going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 at the 26.
Clarification on the rule. Coming out of halftime, we were not up by 30, so there will be no running clock in the 3rd quarter. That will start in the 4th quarter, and it is 30 points. So if Johnson does not score going into the 4th quarter, then there will be a running clock to end the season. There's the snap. They're going to run it up the middle. Gain maybe 1 on the play, maybe. And they will gain 2, it looks like. So it'll be 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Johnson Knights.
And I want to thank our official sitting next to us in the booth for that information. He's been a valuable asset to our broadcast all night long.
Absolutely, and I want to make sure I got that rule right before I said anything. Johnson will come to the line. I mean, keep trying to pass. You've done great passing. It's just, haven't really connected. But if it could be, quarterback keeper and hit hard in the backfield by number 11, C.J. Wims.
C.J. gets another big call tonight on the air as he's in for another tackle on the Johnson quarterback. I almost said Florida Branch. I meant Johnson. Sorry.
It'd be nice, but oh well.
Little under 7:30 to go in the 3rd quarter as Johnson's about to punt.
Dante Burton back deep to receive the kick.
Had a kickoff return for a touchdown earlier. Punt return for a touchdown, excuse me.
And it's going to roll out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it. But, Glenn, Loganville playing lights out football as it's 34-3 with 7 minutes and a half left to go in the 3rd quarter.
This has been by far their best game of the year. They've scored the most points they have scored all year long. That's going to shoot that overall season average up by quite a bit.
Absolutely. They average 11 points a game coming into the night, but now they got 34.
Absolutely. As they were looks like Johnson was kind of kicking away from Burton there. They don't want another big return.
We'll have Blake May to the far side, 3 men near us, and it looks like Fager in the backfield. There's a snap to Green. Green will give it to Fager. Fager will bounce around, go, finds a hole. Feet don't fail me now. Make one man miss, and he will. Go, Fager. 5, 10, touchdown, Nick Fager.
Nick Fager with his 4th touchdown.
Good God Almighty.
Nick Fager.
4 touchdowns for Nick Fager. As that'll put the Red Devils up 40-3. Good night, 11.
Josh has officially won the spread tonight.
What did I say the spread
You
was
said
gonna be?
you'd say it'd be at least 30. So you've won that. Now it's over that. It's been
I
over
still
that.
won the spread. I said at least 30. So that's called a loophole, Glenn.
Yeah.
I didn't say exactly. I said
Well, you
at
won.
least.
Either way, you won it because I said it would be close, but you said nope. It's going to be around probably at least 30. So you won that one.
It should be 41-3. Good night, 11.
41-3, thanks to a big run by Nick Fager. Excuse me.
Good Lord.
Nick Fager.
From the line of scrimmage, too. Just whoosh, gone.
Nick Fager on his 4th touchdown of the night. Now we can. He might get game ball tonight, Josh.
It's possible. He's got 4 touchdowns on the night.
4 touchdowns. He definitely by far is going to probably get the MVP, our MVP of the game award.
Tristan Rudisell on the kick. Johnson back deep to receive the kick as they're just coming out very lethargic. You know, and you got to feel for this Johnson team. You know, coming in tonight 0-9. You know, you got to feel for them.
And this is a team that hasn't won in 2 years, since September of 2015.
Well, you also got to look at that. They jumped up to a higher classification on that as well. So, but you know, it's tough, man. And you feel for those kids, you know, because they come out, they give their hearts out every game. But 41-3, I mean, that's got to be tough. You know what I mean?
7:15 to go in the third quarter as the ball has been kicked
off.
off.
Oh, my Lord almighty. Kickoff return, maybe? Good Lord. All the way across the 40. Up to the 42.5-yard line. Wow, what a run by Johnson. As I was just telling you, got to feel for the kids. They start off with great field position, Glenn.
Might have hurt us. might have hurt us. They start off at great field position around midfield.
Wow. Johnson comes to the huddle, breaks the huddle. Just saying which one's going to get the football. Loganville comes stacking the box. There's the snap. It's going to be a give to the up back who'll make a couple man miss. Gain all the way up to the 48-yard line. Gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Knights.
C.J. Wims on the tackle.
Do you got your binoculars on C.J. Wims? That's really the only defensive. No, I'm just kidding. We called his name a lot
Yes,
tonight.
we have.
That was a joke, by the way. That was not. I didn't mean that. There's the snap. It's going to be a get. No, quarterback keeper. And guess who tackled him again, Glenn?
C.J. Wims.
Boom. There you go. C.J. Wims on the tackle again.
He was one of our guys that, coming into this year, we highlighted as one of the players to keep an eye on. If you remember from the first blog I did.
He's having a heck of a night for his senior night.
Absolutely.
Have yourself a night, kid. 6 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's 9-11 here on the East Coast. Johnson will go to the line. They'll split 2 men to the far side. No man near us and 2 backs. Loganville stacking the box. There's the snap. It's going to be a give to the back. He's going to have a little misdirection. Try to go up. He'll cross the 50 under the 49. Gain 3. Brings up 4th and 3.
Waiting the word on the tackle here to see if it was CJ. I don't think it was that time.
I don't think so either.
But, it's going to be 4th and 4. Okay, correction.
Wow, 4th and 4.
The announcer corrected his own self there.
Again. 4th and 4 again.
Yes, that's been the theme of the night for these defenses. 4th and 4. Got to make sure they don't.
Make sure you
blow
don't.
This.
Yes.
Let them get another first down.
Get a turnover and you'll get it at your own 49. That'd be fantastic. There's the snap. Wow. He got enough for a first down on that quarterback keeper. Wow. How about that, Glenn?
How about that? That's wow. See, that's why you don't play lazy defense, you got to be watchful of every play. So it's going to make it a Johnson 1st and 10 as 4th and 4. Man, that's kind of been a hiccup for us on all night.
It really has. And
Penalties
that's tough, man.
And another tough QB sneak there.
Once again, Johnson moving the football. There's the snap. Be given to the up back. Be hit and then taken down. They're going to give him forward progress to the 45. He gained 1. Be 2nd and 9 upcoming for the Knights.
Loganville has done a very great job all night long on defense of containing the run. It's just get to 4th down. That's kind of been the hiccup.
Yeah.
But
give Johnson credit for keeping on 4th down.
Absolutely. This is a team that could just roll over. We're getting defeated 42-3, and we're nothing, and we could just roll over. But they're not doing that. They're playing with heart. I was impressed with them last quarter.
Absolutely.
Doing that as
they'll break the huddle. They'll come to the line. Have one man at the far side, one near us. There's the snap. They're going to be given to the back. Hit in the backfield. Number 63 for Loganville made the initial hit, Justin Moss, but he was finally taken down by a host of Red Devils. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 9 upcoming for the Knights.
Yeah, they just pushed back with force. Johnson's tailback there, like you said, a giant crowd of Red Devils was all over the Johnson Knight.
Yep.
That's going to see. Justin Moss was officially credited with a tackle. Brings it 3rd and 9. Trying to get a clarification on the down there. 3rd and 9 for Johnson.
Johnson will come under center. There's the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. No, he's going to pitch it to the back. To the 50. Makes 2 Red Devils miss, but those 2 don't. That was C.J. Wims and number 23, Noah Stewart, both gang tackling. Hit hard, spun around like a helicopter. It'll be 4th and, call it 6 upcoming for the Knights.
We'll see what Johnson does here on 4th and 6. Last time they did a sneak on 4th and 4. So let's see what happens here on 4th down for Johnson.
Johnson will come with 2 men to the far side and 2 backs, customary. There's the Loganville almost jumped. Hallelujah. That would have been a 4th and 1 situation. Johnson comes under center again after checking with the coach. There's the snap. It's going to be a give to the back. Finally stopped him on the 4th down, and that's where Loganville will take over at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Red Devils.
They were in his face. I mean, from the moment they said go, I mean, man, just swarmed the ball carrier. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Loganville has the ball. Right around, let's see, Josh, if you help me out, around the 40-yard line.
Just where you need it if you're the Red Devils. New quarterback for the Red Devils. Number 19, Kyler Cole, is now in as your quarterback for the Red Devils. We'll have 2 men to the far side, 2 men near us. Looks like number 39, Garrett Mason, is the running back. There's the snap. As there's going to be a pass. Hits him in the helmet. That pass was intended for number 39, Garrett Mason. But
hard hit in the head
wow,
there.
Kyler Cole is the quarterback now. Pass intended for number 39, Garrett Mason there. A couple of freshmen.
Yeah, that's what we talked about in the pregame. Is Loganville going to start using those freshmen? And it looks like they are now that they're up 42-3. About 2:15 to go here in the 3rd.
There's the snap. It's going to be a screen over here to number 15, Cade Shelton, and he'll gain a couple. Call it 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7 upcoming for the Red Devils, as we have thrown in a wrinkle, I guess you'd say. Another quarterback, number 19, Kyler Cole, who did not play in the 7 quarterbacks we had last week.
Yeah, just trying some new things here as we wind up the season. And we wound up the 3rd quarter.
There's the snap. Cole passes out to Blake May. Blake May hit hard and finally take it. No, still on feet. Now he's down. Loss of major yardage. Be 4th and long upcoming for the Red Devils.
It's kind of hard to see where that play was going, but it was a tough loss for us.
On the punt. One. Let's see who's going to punt for the Red Devils. But it should be Blake Mays. He's punted all year for the Red Devils. It will.
Fourth down.
Fourth and call it 12.
Around a minute 14 and counting to go here in the third quarter.
Blake May on the kick. The up blocker is C.J. Wims. We've called his name all night long. There's the snap. Blake May's got it. There's the kick. Very good kick. Backpedaling is Johnson. Did not call for the fair catch, and he's taken down immediately by number 35, J.B. Say, a freshman.
Wow. Gotta, if you're Red Devils, you gotta enjoy that. Freshmen, even the freshmen on special teams stepping up and making some big plays as they were swallowed up. They swallowed up Johnson's man very quickly on that punt.
49 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter's gone by pretty quick, too.
Yes, it has.
But I like the fact that our offense has been on the field a little more this half than they were in the first half, because Johnson was running the ball very well, and our defense just stayed on the field.
Yes.
Johnson will come under center as customary. There's the snap. It's going to be a fake pass. Now they're actually really going to pass it. Way too much juice on it as he was about 2 yards too far. Pass intended for number 5. On the defense for the Red Devils was number 37, Evan Vaughn.
And
excuse me.
Johnson is just, our quarterback has he's thrown some pretty decent balls. It's just they've been a little too much on the throw.
That was about 2 yards.
So, yeah, it's going to bring up second down for Johnson.
2nd and 10 upcoming for the Knights. You know, that's one thing I've wondered. Their colors are Carolina blue and white, and they're Knights. That's different. There's the snap. To be given to the up back, and he'll find a hole, a big one. Taken down by number, looks like 32, Brandon Dorsett for the Red Devils. Every night I've seen, they've been like black and yellow, like Central Gwinnett.
Yeah,
but
yeah. That's an
Carolina
interesting.
blue and white?
Those are interesting choice of colors.
It's different. That's like us being red and black and being the Blue Devils. Hey, why not?
Yeah.
Did we really just have that conversation?
Brandon Dorsett on the tackle for Loganville.
30 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
To go as I'm monitoring the time here.
And there will be a running clock in the fourth quarter. If I'm not mistaken, the only time the clock will stop is on timeouts, penalties, injuries, and change of possessions, correct? Awesome.
Yes.
Boom. Look at that.
Yes.
There's the snap. Give to the up back. Finds a big hole. Gets a first down and more. Finally taken down by a host of Red Devils. As that should stop the clock until we move the chains. And then once we move the chains, the clock should start. Then we'll be going to the fourth quarter with a running clock. Glenn.
Oh, absolutely. Running clock. Man, that's a high score reward for a great night. As the clock has run out here in the third quarter, and that's going to make the score Loganville up 42, Johnson 3.
We'll keep it right here during this final fourth quarter timeout. But Glenn, what a way for the Red Devils to end their season. They're up 41-3, getting ready for a running clock. Once again, the only way the clock stops is on a timeout, penalty, injury, or change of possession. That's the only time the clock will actually stop. Out of bounds does not stop. It is a running clock with Loganville being up 30 points. It is 41-3 as we're awaiting a score update.
One of our fans wanted to know the Walnut Grove score.
I really don't know why, but
yeah, I mean, 21-6, Walnut Grove.
Cedar Shoals is winning against Walnut Grove.
21-6 at Walnut Grove. Cedar Shoals is winning.
Yep.
So,
we had one 21-7. Buford over Flowery Branch right now. 21-7. Buford over Flowery Branch. My bad. 21-7. Buford over Flowery Branch right now as it stands. 21-7 in favor of Buford.
So it looks like we're going to take a hit on that prediction.
And it looks like the Homer radio crew for them is saying that it's been interesting, to say the least, over in Flowery Branch. There's the snap. He's going to pitch it, and he's going to get enough for another first down for the Knights. Good Lord. 2 Red Devils make a tackle, the same again. Good Lord. That little pitch has been working for him this quarter, Glenn.
It has. It's worked for him since the half has began.
Absolutely.
Showing a little bit of life, as we alluded to earlier.
Can I be real honest? This running clock is wonderful when you live an hour away. It's wonderful.
Yeah, you can get out of here sooner and
get home quicker.
Absolutely.
And eat I really hope my wife bought Frosted Flakes. I really want some Frosted Flakes all of a sudden. I told her to buy some, but I hope she did. There's the snap. He gives it. No. Quarterback keeper, he decides not to pitch it. His helmet came off, and so now you gotta
get out for a play.
You gotta blow the play dead. That's a safety hazard right there.
Absolutely.
Loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 11 upcoming for the Knights.
Only on a high school broadcast on Red Devil Radio Network where you hear about somebody eating Frosted Flakes, huh?
Let me tell you something, man. Frosted Flakes are good, but they're like the Kroger brand. So it's like frosted corn cereal or something. But they're still good. Tastes like Frosted Flakes.
I like cheap brand stuff.
Hey, my wife does too because we can get more of it.
Yeah. They're better
but
than
we
the
get it
brand
in that
stuff.
big 10-pound bag, you know, where in the bottom of it's a coupon for another 10-pound bag. It's wonderful. I love it. But she buys half gallons of milk. What sense does that make?
We're on the Shopping Food Network here. Sorry, folks. We are
I just had to vent. I had to get that off my
chest.
chest.
We are a football broadcast station, but we're talking about food and shopping here. So.
What's wrong with that? Johnson comes under center. They'll step back, give it to the up back. He'll gain back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 upcoming for Johnson.
3rd and 10 for Johnson. Wow.
What's wrong with talking about Frosted Flakes? I like them. Or Apple Jacks.
We're talking about Frosted Flakes, man.
Or Apple Jacks.
Talking about Frosted
Apple Jacks
Flakes.
is nice.
Oh, Lord.
Or if you're my wife.
3rd down and 10. Oh, my.
Or if you're my wife, you get Frosted Toasted Oats with marshmallows, a.k.a. Lucky Charms. I always pick on her about that. Third and 10 upcoming for the Knights. This is the 3rd and long. Let's see if they don't get it back up to 4th and 4. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass. High. And they will not. It'll be 4th and 9. 4th and 9 upcoming for the Johnson Knights.
Yeah, just unable to connect on that play for Johnson as they look to the sideline on that one. It's going to bring up 4th and 9 for the Johnson Knights, and they're going to have to punt.
I'm going to have to call my wife on the way home now because I really want some of them Frosted Flakes, man. I should not have said that.
Apologize. I messed up on the score before the 4th began. I said 42-3. It's actually 41-3. My apologies on that.
I thought you said 41, honestly.
41-3. So I apologize on that error.
Johnson coming up under center, as is customary. I love fantasy football just like everybody else. Ooh, hit hard. KILT with some emphasis there by the Red Devils. It'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. I'm not doing good in my fantasy at all. At all. I'm not doing good at all.
I haven't played fantasy football in several weeks. I only played it that one day just
I will say this. I'm beating Chris Casey over at Flower Branch.
Yeah.
Not only do I own you in fantasy football, I own you in high school broadcasting. The only thing you got I don't, Chris, is a video camera and an NFHS.
And a better record right now.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Sorry.
Loganville
just the truth, right? Just the truth.
Loganville coming to shotgun. It'll be a give to number 39. Garrett Mason will go around to the far side. Down the sideline. Finally knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they give him. Might be the 46, 47-yard line. Looks like it might be the... They're going to give him the 45. All right.
At the 45, okay.
So we gained a couple there. Brings up 2nd and 4 upcoming for the Red Devils.
With a little, let's see.
Colton Gauthier is the quarterback now for the Red Devils.
Another one of our freshman trio.
There's the snap. Give to the back. Spins around. Pushing. Garrett Mason gets another 1st down for the Red Devils.
Great play there by Mason. As Loganville is using their younger talent.
Absolutely.
Playing for the future and get ready for next year. Up 41-3. Why not?
This will be quarterback number 3 for the game. He'll be flanked by 2 backs. 2 men near us and 1 man to the far side. There's the snap. It's going to be a give to the back. The back is going to jump up. Let's see. Get a number. It'll be number 35. J.B. Say on the carry for the Red Devils.
JB Say on that last carry. As we're going to look now and see where the ball has been placed. They're having a discussion here, Josh.
Just letting the clock run. Why not? Get it as far down as you can. Play the clock management.
Snap. And they're going to go up the gut. JB Say
That
there.
is number. That's number.
JB Say on there. Apologize there.
I got Garrett
Colton.
Mason.
Garrett
Number
Mason.
80.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, then who needs this anymore? Who does? Nobody. There's the snap. Going up through the gut. Taken down hard by a host of Johnson Knights. 39, JB Say. We finally got it right now.
That's why I said originally it's going to bring up a first down for Loganville.
This is when my friend up here in the booth now has a fourth quarter off. hit the clock and let it run.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think we are playing off too, it looks like. Sounds like.
Yep. The only time, like I said, we want to remind you the only time the clock stops is on a timeout, injury, change of possession, and an injury. The only time the clock will stop.
It's basically like a scrimmage now. Is
5:28 left to go in the game.
5:28
There's
to
the
go.
snap. Be a give to JB Say. Goes up the gut, spins around, keeps on driving. All the way up to the extracurriculars. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct against Johnson, maybe even a personal foul.
Yeah, I saw that right here from my vantage point, and he just, man, he took a little shot there after Loganville just was forcing his progression down, man.
And with the penalty, that'll stop the clock.
That'll stop the clock.
It's going to be personal foul against Johnson. So it's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, because it's inside the 20, it should be half the distance to the goal.
We'll get clarification on that.
Oh, he's left-handed like I am. That's wonderful. It's going to be a late hit, is what they're going to call. And if I'm not mistaken, that's half the distance, correct? Or is it 15 yards? 15 yards, all right.
15 yards.
But they're going to say that they offset because there was two of them, I'm assuming.
So 2 unsportsmanlike calls for Loganville and Johnson. They're going to be offsetting penalties. It's going to be a early first down for Loganville.
But little argument from the coaches. Brings up second down and 9 upcoming.
Second and 9
for the Red Devils.
5:15 to go.
Connor Gauthier is the quarterback. He'll have number 80, Garrett Mason, near us. Okay, now there's the 15 yards. All right, I'm so confused.
Hang on a minute. Okay.
All right, now there's the 15 yards.
Okay, so scratch what we just said about the offset because 15 yards has just been given to Loganville. Wow. Okay.
Clock will start. We'll have 2 men to the far side and Garrett Mason near us. Waiting the snap. Still waiting. There we go. There's the snap. It's going to be a pitch to JB Say. JB Say goes up, trying to make something happen, spins around, gets little to nothing on there. All the way up to the 6-yard line.
And that's going to bring up second down, I believe.
Second and goal from
goal.
the 6.
From the 6-yard line, JB Saley has done a real good job for us these last few plays on the ground.
At this point, Loganville's at least got a toe in. Maybe they're at least knocking on the door, Glenn.
Absolutely. They've been wonderful all night. Let's see if they can get another touchdown to put it up 47-3. We'll see here.
Colton Gauthier giving a little look-see to the sideline, taking as much clock as humanly possible. They'll send JB Say in motion. They'll be a give to number 24, Harley Durden, who happens to be my cousin. Gains a couple there.
I just got smacked for that, ladies and gentlemen. But okay,
no, you
there
didn't.
you go.
Okay, you might have.
He gave me a whack. Oh, boy. And we're going to look now as the clock continues to run with 3:34 left. Devils in scoring position now.
Colton Gauthier, flanked by J.B. Say and Harley Durden. He'll have Garrett Mason near us and 2 men at the far side. There is a flag.
We'll see what the call is as the flag is, as you just heard, is down.
It's going to be a false start against the Red Devils. So we'll take them back 5 yards. That'll put the ball at the 9. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 9. I guess it could be worse.
Absolutely, it could be, but hey, you know, we'll see if they want to spread it out with a pass or just run it.
Score update, Buford 28, Flowery Branch 7, as Buford is starting to pull away in that game. As it looks like Buford will be, in fact, be your Region 8 5A champions.
Looks like my uncle called it. To be the team, you got to be the team, and Buford is the team right now, so looking like Buford's going to win in our region and represent the 8 5A region in the state playoffs.
As both teams will have home field advantage, as your top 4 should be in order. Buford, Flowery Branch, Clark Central, and Cedar Shoals. That should be your top 4 going into the playoffs for Region 8 5A. Loganville comes to the line. There's the snap. It'll be a give to J.B. Say. Goes around the outside, spins around, but hit hard by a couple Knights. It'll bring up 4th and goal for the Red Devils.
Should be interesting to see what they do, Josh. You think you should just go for it? I mean, you have nothing to lose, or just go for it.
But you know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
You're up 41-3.
Yes,
don't do that.
You verbally expressed yourself very clear last week against Buford.
Yes. And you know, and I think the Red Devils are good. Just kind of go for it on 4th down, 4th and long, 4th and goal. You know. Just, and if you don't make it, you don't make it. You know. I am very adamant about not just running up the scoreboard.
As we're about to be.
There's the snap. It'll be a give to JB. But, wow, okay. And then is he in? Or is he short?
We're looking.
It looks like he's going to be short as the clock continues to run. And it'll be 1st and 10, Johnson on the 1.
As we are now inside 2 minutes.
But, yeah, you know,
quarter.
what Glenn is alluding to is last week Buford went for it on 4th and, I think it was 4th and long?
Yes.
Something like that. And they were already up 21-0. There's no sense in that. You're already up. Just punt the ball. With Loganville, you're already up. No reason to run the score up. Good job, Loganville, there. They were probably listening to my yelling last week about that.
I don't know. I wonder if our coordinators to the right of us listen, because it should be interesting if they do or not.
There's the snap. Johnson goes up the gut. Gains a little bit up to the 2-yard line. Running clock, and that should be the ball game. As it's now down inside of a minute, and it's 9:36. Praise the Lord, I might get home before 12 o'clock.
Absolutely. It's just been a great game all night for Loganville on every aspect of the game. Special teams, offense, defense.
What a way to go out. Go out on top.
Not only on top, but a big dominating win tonight. Scored more than 40 points.
41-3 is the score as it stands right now as we are at 30 seconds. However, now there's a flag coming out as it looks like Loganville had way too many men on the field. Should be substitution infraction on the Red Devils. It'll be 5 yards. So that'll be a 2nd down and let's see, 29 seconds. And if it stands, Loganville will win 41-3, barring a Johnson huge run. Glenn?
Oh, absolutely. I don't see that happening just for what we've seen all night. Johnson's played some decently on the run here for a few plays, but just been contained for the most part overall over Loganville. Loganville has just had a great night containing Johnson's option and QB sneaks and everything in between. So.
And that should be the ball game as there's only 10 seconds left to go in the game. Johnson's just going to walk it off With that, your Red Devils win 41-3. What a win by the Red Devils. Huge win on senior night. 41 points. Yes, Loganville Red Devils scored 41 points on Johnson. 41-3 is your final score. We will be back with the post-game show here on the Red Devil Radio Network. Red Devils on top tonight, 41-3. We'll be right back.
Does your business or school district need two-way radio system service and repair? How about GPS installation? If so, call Alpha Communications, located in Loganville, Georgia. Alpha is a family-run business who for 25 years has been serving the state of Georgia and the United States, installing systems in 48 states and Canada, as well as in over 140 counties in Georgia. Call them at 770-263-8843. 770-263-8843. Alpha Communications, the best communications provider in all America.
Do you want to listen to Red Devil football anytime you want?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Download our app. Here's live play-by-play coverage of football with my dad, the voice of the Red Devils, Josh Truby, Tyler Cloud, and Glenn Pemberton. Also, go back and download a game to keep, or just re-listen to your favorite game. Red Devil Sports, anytime, anywhere.
And we are back where the Red Devils are on top. 41-3 is the final score, as this one was never in any doubt as the Red Devils started hot, ended hot. And what a way to go out of your season. They are 2-8 now, 2-4 in the region. And Loganville wins it big tonight at home, 41-3. Here's an interesting stat. This is their first win at home this year. That's an interesting stat, isn't it?
Absolutely. They both wins came on the road and at home. So one came at home with this one, and then we had that big road win over one at Grove. So
absolutely,
great way. If you can only win two games, I guess the best two to win are ones on the road and at home. So you kind of split them all yourself here. What a great win for Loganville here on senior night. It was Loganville just looked fantastic on all aspects of the game. Offensively, defensively, special teams, just fantastic all night long. Man, just a great time here at Red Devil Stadium was had. Our PA guys did fantastic as they were leaving the building here, or the booth here. Boy, oh boy, 41-3, that's going to shoot our average way up to the end of the year. What more can you say, but just so proud of these seniors tonight. They just played with a lot of intensity, a lot of just drive and heart and passion. They made the most out of this night and got the W.
Absolutely, and that's all we were after. And with that, your final score, 41-3 in favor of the Red Devils. Glenn, it's been an awesome season, man. Glad to have you along with me all year long as the Red Devils go out on top 41-3 to end the season. We want to thank every one of our sponsors this year: Cameron Snell, Realtor, Church at the Grove, and Alpha Communications. Thank you for your sponsorship. Once again, Flowery Branch and Buford still going on. So if you want to listen to them, check them out at fbbroadcasting.com. You can hear the Region 8 5A championship game going on right now. And Glenn, it's been a wonderful season, man. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for doing this with me. We had a blast this season, and we look forward to hopefully being with you again next year.
Absolutely. We had a great time, as Josh alluded to. It's been a great year for us here in the booth. Looking forward to 2018 and doing it again.
Absolutely. With that, he is the social media guru, Glenn Pemberton. I am the voice of the Red Devils. From all of us here from the Red Devil Radio Network, we want to say good night, and we will see you again next year in 2018, hopefully, if all goes according to plan. We will see you in 2018. Have a good year. Have a good rest of the night, and good job, seniors. Graduate with honor, graduate with class, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your career and lives. From all of us here at the Red Devil Radio Network, good night, and we'll see you next year.